Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Welcome back to the Gift of Jazz Centennial Concert Series. Tonight, we're paying tribute to a fabulous vocalist who most of you, I'm sure, are very familiar with her work, the great Carmen McRae, great interpreter of jazz standards. And we have a terrific band to do that. But before we get to the band, I just thought I would do a quick recap on our Centennial series this past year. We had a really strong year paying tribute to the greats that were born in 1920, including Clark Terry. We did a tribute to John Lewis this summer, Charlie Parker, Yusef Lateef, and now Carmen McRae. So if you're interested in catching any of those, if you didn't catch them live, you'll find them all on our website at giftofjazz.org. You can view them at your leisure. Click the live stream page to see those videos, or on the YouTube page that you probably are on right now, the youtube.com/thegiftofjazz. Tonight we have a very special treat in a vocalist who is one of the shining stars in the Denver jazz sky. Miss Myra Warren is going to be singing for you and presenting the music of Carmen McRae. She'll be accompanied very ably by a trio led by Eric Gunnison, the pianist who was actually Carmen McRae's accompanist back in the late 80s and early 90s. So he knows this music inside and out and provided a lot of the arrangements from Carmen's original book that you'll be hearing tonight. On drums, the great Paul Romaine, and on bass, fabulous Bill McCrossen. So without any further ado, I turn the music over to the very able Eric Gunnison Trio featuring Myra Warren in their tribute to Carmen McRae. Thanks for being here.
Yesterday, days we knew and happy sweet, sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love. Oh, then youth was mine, truth was mine, joy is free and flaming light. Pursuit was mine, sad am I, glad am I. For today I'm dreaming of yesterday. yesterdays, yesterdays, days we knew and happy, sweet, sequestered days, olden days, golden days, days of mad romance and love, more than you was mine, true was mine, joyous, free, and flaming light, forsooth was mine, sad am I, glad am I, for today I'm dreaming of yesterday. Yesterday, yesterday. Yes, Carmen McRae, nicknamed Miss Jazz, celebrating 100 years. Born April 8th, 1920 in Harlem, New York. She is one of Jamaican heritage. Her parents were Jamaican immigrants. Her active years were between 1939 and 1991. She performed in clubs, at concerts, and at festivals. She made several tours of Europe and Japan from the 1960s into the 1980s. Carmen married twice, to drummer Kenny Clarke and to bassist Ike Isaacs. Both marriages ended in divorce. Though she is a New Yorker, she later settled in Los Angeles in 1967. Carmen sang jazz and traditional pop. She was also a very accomplished pianist. She began studying classical music when she was 8. Carmen met composer and pianist Irene Wilson Kitchens, during which time she was introduced to Billie Holiday. When she was 17 years old, Billie became her idol. The influence of these two ladies became so strong with Carmen. She was quoted as saying during an interview, "If there had been no Billie and no Irene, there would have been no me." Carmen's early career in her home state of New York. In her late teens and early 20s, Carmen worked in an office as a secretary by day and performed at the Bandbox, a small club in Brooklyn, by night. She was later hired by clarinetist Tony Scott to be intermission pianist and singer at a New York City club called Minton's Playhouse, Harlem's most famous jazz club. It was Tony Scott who encouraged Carmen to get up from the piano bench and stand up to the microphone and sing. At first she resisted, but finally she takes his advice and finds that she attracts an even greater following. It was also at Minton's Playhouse she met trumpeter Dizzy Gillespie, bassist Oscar Pettiford, and drummer Kenny Clarke. Her first important job as a pianist was with Benny Carter's big band in 1944. She also worked with Count Basie in 1944. And under the name Carmen Clarke, having married Kenny Clarke, she made her first recording as a pianist with the Mercer Ellington Band in 1946 and 47. So, Billy Joel's New York State of Mind. Of course Carmen sang this song. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood. hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. Seen all of the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines. Been high in the Rockies under the evergreen. But I know what I mean, and I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and the blues. But now I need a place to hide away. The New York Times, the Daily News, comes down to reality, and it's fine with me 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. I don't have any reason. I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and the blues. But now I need a place to hide away. The New York Times, the Daily News, comes down to reality, and it's fine with me 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. Don't have any reason. I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. In 1948, Carmen moved to Chicago. She worked as a pianist and singer steadily for 4 years before returning to New York in 1952. In Chicago, she developed her own specific style. She told Jazz Forum, quote, "Those years gave me whatever it is that I have now. That's the most prominent schooling I ever had." Upon her return to New York in those early 1950s, Carmen began recording but it was the record contract with Decca Records that launched her career. Her five-year association with Decca Records yielded 12 LPs. Carmen would say a lovely Brazilian tune. Those were Carmen's words. She loved singing Brazilian tunes. This was a favorite by Antonio Carlos Jobim, Jinji. Sky, so vast is the sky, with faraway clouds just wandering by. Where do they go? Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Winds that speak to the leaves, telling stories that no one believes, stories of love belong to you and to me. Oh, Jinji, if I only had words, I would say all the beautiful things that I see when you're with me. Oh, Jinji, oh, Jinji, like a song of the wind in the trees, that's how my heart is singing, Jinji, happy Jinji, when you're with me. I love you more each day, yes I do, yes I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Jinji, I'd be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you. I love you more each day, yes I do, yes I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Jinji, I'd be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you, Jinji. Without you, Jinji. Without you, Jinji. Jinji. Any Old Time. That was the title of a 1986 studio album by Carmen McRae, featuring saxophonist Clifford Jordan. At the 30th Annual Grammy Award, Carmen McRae was nominated for the Grammy Award for Best Jazz Vocal Performance Female for her performance on this album. Oh, and by the way, Clifford Jordan has since appeared with Carmen on many, many of her live performances, as well as other recordings over the years. And then I have a bio here, says, has it that Mr. Eric Gunnison started playing for Carmen in 1986, having replaced a gentleman by the name of Marshall Otwell. So how were those years, Eric?
They were wonderful. Actually, really enjoyed them, and a great experience working with true jazz legend. And I was a little scared at first because I was walking into some really heavy territory there, but managed to hang on and ended up playing 5 years with Carmen, doing several recordings, amongst them this record, Any Old Time, and a great experience, all of it.
Oh, I bet it was. I bet. Well, how about Any Old Time? Any old time you want me, I'll be yours. For just the asking, darling. Any old time you need me, I'll be there. With love that's lasting, darling. All through the years we'll be together, sharing the tears and the stormy weather and the sunshine will be yours and mine. Any old time you're blue, you'll have our love to wash away the blues. And any old thing you do, I'll see you through. So just remember that I am waiting, dear. If ever you want me, I'll be here. Any old time and any place where you may be. So just remember that I am waiting, dear. If ever you want me, I'm gonna be right here any old time and any place where you may be. Thelonious Monk. It's said that his music is controversial, not written for singers, written for instruments. Carmen was a huge fan of Monk, so much so, in 1990, she recorded a tribute album focusing exclusively of vocalese versions, vocalese, lyrics added, I like that, of compositions of Monk. It was one of the last recordings released in her lifetime. This Monk composition was given lyrics by John Hendricks and another set of lyrics by Ernie Hannigan. Carmen sometimes, many times I saw, sang both sets of lyric versions back to back. However, I think her favorite lyrics were by Mr. Hendricks. Round Midnight. It begins to tell round midnight, midnight. I do pretty well till after sundown. Supper time, I'm feeling sad, but it really gets bad round memories always start round midnight, midnight. Haven't got the heart to stand those memories when my heart is still with you. And oh, midnight knows it too. When the quarrel we had needs mending, does it mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you. Lately I find you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let our heart take wings round midnight, midnight. Let the angels sing for your returning till our love is safe and sound. When old midnight comes around. and the quarrel we had needs mending. Does that mean that our love is ending? Darling, I need you. Lately I find you're out of my heart and I'm out of my mind. Let our heart take wing round midnight. Let the angels sing for your returning, till our love is safe and sound when midnight comes around. This next song is a 1940s song, excuse me, music by Burton Lane and lyrics by E.Y. Yip Harburg. It's from the musical Finian's Rainbow. It became the most enduring standard to emerge from that musical. Another favorite Carmen liked to include in her performances, Old Devil Moon. Look at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see soon begins bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the sky. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. You and your glance make this romance too hard to handle. Stars in the night, blazing their light, can hold a candle. In your eyes, oh devil, you got me flying high and wide on a magic carpet ride, full of butterflies inside. I wanna cry, I wanna cruise, wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a bird, old devil moon deep in your eyes blinds me with love. glance make this romance too hard to handle. Stars in the night blazing their light can't hold a candle to your razzle dazzle. You got me flying high and wide on a magic carpet ride full of butterflies inside. I wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, old devil moon deep in your eyes blinds me with love. That old devil moon deep in your eyes, old devil moon. She did This next tune is a Blossom Dearie tune. However, I like Blossom, and I really think Carmen did too. Inside a Silent Tear. Inside a silent tear, I have a silent dream that sometimes sails across the path my mind. The silence follows me, and dreams just disappear. And then I find myself inside a silent tear. Sometimes I laugh too much to hide the emptiness, to lose the loneliness. I'm not the laughing kind. I can't say anything I really want to say. I guess I try so hard, I stumble on the way. I'm always finding love when it's not meant to be. What is reality? And can it be defined? When you're a fool like me, it's never really clear. So you have silent dreams inside a silent tear. I'm always finding love when it's not meant to be. What is reality? And can it be defined? When you're a fool like me, it's never really clear. So you have silent dreams inside a silent tear. Inside a silent tear. Pretty tune, wasn't it? Inside a silent tear. Well, let's see. Carmen never performed without singing at least one song associated with Lady Day, Miss Billie Holiday. In 1962, Carmen recorded an album in tribute to her idol, Billie Holiday, who had died 2 years previously. So here's a cute little number about what Moonlight can do. What a little moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do to you. You're in love, your heart's a fluttering all day long. You only stutter 'cause you're poor tone, just will not utter the words I love you. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Wait a while till a little moonbeam comes peeping through. You'll get bored, you can't resist him, and all you say when you have kissed him is ooh. What a little moonlight can do. moonlight can do. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do to you. You're in love, your heart's a stuttering all day long. You only stutter 'cause your poor tone, yeah, will not utter the words I love you. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Wait a while till a little moonbeam comes peeping through. You'll get bored, you can't resist him at all. You say when you have kissed him is ooh, 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 ooh. What a little moonlight can do. I haven't moved that fast since March. Goodness. Whew. Well, moving right along. Another Brazilian tune. You know, Carmen loved them. This one was written by Brazilian pianist by the name of Ivan Lins. Carmen commented, it doesn't sound Brazilian. Sounds more like American. And then I love this phrase Carmen always used. Carmen said she was bowled over when she first heard it. Love Dance. From too much talk to silent touches, sweet touches, we turned our hearts to love, then tried it. First time romance, there in the quiet, love learns to dance. We loved, we slept, we left the lights on, the night gone, and morning finds us caught in life's most sensible trend. Turn up the quiet, love wants to dance. Old souls find new life in hearts that are listening like ours. And old dreams find young wings in silence. In silence. From too much talk to loving touches, loving touches. When pure emotion takes the moment, we take the chance. Turn up the quiet, loved ones today. Oh, souls find new life in hearts that are listening like us. And old dreams find young wings in silence. In silence, in silence, from too much talk to loving touches, loving touches. When pure emotion takes the moment, we take the chance, we take the chance, turn up the wire. I said, turn up the choir. Please turn up the choir. 'Cause love wants to Dance. It's a nice tune. Well, we're going to wind down with this last narrative about Carmen. She had a distinctive voice, known for her behind-the-beat phrasing, her ironic interpretation of lyrics, and her sometimes sarcastic wit made her an important force and influence in the jazz world. Carmen was honored with the NAACP Image Award in 1993 and the National Endowment for the Arts Award, NEA Jazz Masters, in 1994. Carmen did a little acting, too, in movie films. She was in The Square Jungle in 1955. The Subterraneans, 1960. She played herself in that movie. She played in Hotel, 1967, as a pianist-singer. And JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling, in 1986. She was the grandmother. In Carmen's later years, she suffered from respiratory problems. Carmen died November 10th, 1994, at her home in Beverly Hills, California, at the age of 74. She had fallen into a semi-coma 4 days earlier, a month after being hospitalized for a stroke. Carmen was quoted as saying she wanted to be remembered for one thing: her music. This is a good time.
So thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I hope you enjoyed the performance as much as I did, and what a fabulous band. Myra Warren has got a voice that really does justice to any song that she sets out after, and what a great trio with Eric, Paul, and Bill. I want to thank all of you for putting so much effort and so much love into this music. And I also want to let you know, audience, if you'd like to send some love our way, you can do that using the donate button at the top of any page on our website, giftofjazz.org. And we would greatly appreciate it. We're a nonprofit, and we put on a lot of educational programming for the community, and we appreciate your support. I also would like to tell you that we appreciate the support of our sponsors, KUVO Radio, SCFD, Colorado Creative Industries, and certainly the support of Mighty Fine Productions, Colin Bricker, proprietor, who is behind the board tonight, and almost every time that we're here presenting our programming, we couldn't do this without them, and he's been a tremendous support to the jazz community during this year. For a look into next year's Centennial events, we are working on celebrations to present the music and lives of the aforementioned John Hendricks, who would be turning 100 years old next year. Also Errol Gardner, Herb Ellis, and possibly a big band salute to Nelson Riddle, if we can figure out a place that will hold a big band next year. So I hope you'll tune in. You can sign up for our mailing list at giftofjazz.org at the bottom of the page, and we hope that you'll join us for future productions and maybe some of the other programming that we offer. Thank you once again, and have a good evening.
All right. This last song is by Fred Coots and Samuel Lewis. I chose this song because Carmen felt that the lyrics in this song were very important, and they meant a lot to her, for all we know. For all we know, we may never meet again. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. We won't say goodnight until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and we go like a ripple on a stream. So love me tonight, tomorrow was made for some tomorrow may never come for all we know. Miss Carmen McRae, Miss Jazz, 100 years. My special thanks to Eric Gunnison on piano, Bill McCrossen on bass, Paul Romaine on drums. Thank you for all we know. This may only be a dream. We come and we go like a ripple on a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was made for some. Tomorrow may never come.